Here's a hard truth. The world doesn't stop for anyone. No matter how significant we think our presence is, the world keeps moving forward. The hustle and bustle of daily life, the constant rush of people, and the never-ending cycle of work and responsibilities continue unabated. When you're gone, life will go on. The sun will rise, people will go about their day, and children will continue to play. The rhythm of life is relentless and unyielding. Your friends, family and colleagues will grieve, yes. They will feel the pain of your absence, and there will be moments of sorrow and reflection. But these moments are fleeting in the grand scheme of things. But eventually, the routines of life will resume. The morning rush hour will still be chaotic, people will continue their daily jogs, and students will return to their classrooms. Life's routines are resilient and adaptable. The world will keep spinning. The earth will continue its rotation, cities will light up at night, and markets will remain bustling with activity. The continuity of life is a testament to its enduring nature. This isn't a pleasant thought, it's a fundamental truth. It's a reality that we often choose to ignore because it challenges our sense of importance and permanence. We like to think we're irreplaceable. We believe that our roles, our contributions, and our relationships are unique and indispensable. We see ourselves as central to the lives of those around us. We build our identities around our relationships and our work. Our sense of self is deeply intertwined with the roles we play and the connections we forge. We derive meaning and purpose from these interactions. We tell ourselves our absence would leave a gaping hole. The reality is harsher. The world adapts. It always has. It always will. Just as the seasons change and life continues, so too does the world adjust to our absence. This isn't about being morbid or pessimistic. It's about understanding the transient nature of existence. It's about recognizing that our time here is limited and that the world is much larger than any one individual. It's about facing a difficult reality. It's about coming to terms with the fact that we are just a small part of a much larger tapestry. Our stories are but threads in the vast fabric of life. We are all temporary passengers on this ride. Our journey is brief, and our impact, while meaningful, is not everlasting. We must make the most of the time we have. Understanding this isn't about giving up. It's about finding a deeper sense of purpose. It's about appreciating the beauty and fleeting nature of life. It's about living with intention and mindfulness. It's about finding liberation in the face of an indifferent universe. When we accept the impermanence of our existence, we can free ourselves from the fear of insignificance. We can embrace the present moment fully. This is where the Sigma male mindset comes in. It's a philosophy that emphasizes self-reliance, introspection, and authenticity. It's about carving out your own path and living life on your own terms. It's not about apathy or nihilism, it's about radical acceptance. It's about acknowledging the truths of life and using them as a foundation for personal growth and fulfillment. It's about acknowledging this truth and using it to fuel a life of purpose and authenticity. By embracing the reality of our impermanence, we can live more fully, love more deeply, and pursue our passions with greater fervor. Think about someone you know who has passed away. The grief was real, the loss profound, but gradually life found a way. People returned to their routines. The world kept turning. This isn't a sign of disrespect, it's the cycle of life. We are wired for survival, for progress. Society itself is built on this constant motion. Jobs are filled, roles are redefined, relationships evolve. It's not that people don't care, it's that life in its relentless way marches on. This realization can be unsettling. It forces us to confront our own mortality, but it also holds a strange kind of liberation. Let's talk about work. It's a significant part of our lives, consuming a large portion of our time and energy. We invest so much of ourselves in our careers. We pour our hearts into our tasks, often staying late to meet deadlines and striving to exceed expectations. We strive for promotions, recognition, and a sense of purpose. We seek validation through awards and accolades, and we brainstorm tirelessly to bring innovative ideas to the table. But what happens when we're gone? When we leave our positions, either by choice or circumstance, what becomes of the work we left behind? The truth is, the work goes on. The office doesn't stop functioning. The projects we once led are taken over by others. The company finds someone else. The projects continue. New employees are hired and the cycle of work perpetuates. Our contributions, as significant as they felt, become a memory. The documents we meticulously prepared gather dust, and our photos are replaced by new faces. This isn't meant to diminish anyone's hard work. It's a reminder of the transient nature of our roles. It's about understanding the transient nature of these roles. Just like a relay race, the baton is passed on and the race continues. Your job is a part of your life, not your entire identity. It's essential to find balance and invest time in hobbies and relationships outside of work. The Sigma male understands this. He knows that while work is important, it doesn't define his entire existence. He works hard, strives for excellence, but doesn't cling to the illusion of indispensability. He recognizes that his value isn't solely tied to his job. This detachment allows him to find fulfillment in the work itself, not just in external validation. He finds joy in the process, in the act of doing, rather than in the accolades. So remember to take a step back and reflect. Understand that while your work is important, it's not the entirety of who you are. Embrace the journey and find balance in all aspects of life. Family is different, right? Surely our loved ones would feel our absence forever. We often think that our presence is irreplaceable, that our absence would leave a void too vast to fill. But the truth is, life has a way of moving forward, even when we are not there to witness it. And while the love and memories remain, even family dynamics shift with time. The bonds we share evolve, adapting to new circumstances and stages of life. The laughter, the tears, the shared experiences, they all become part of a tapestry that continues to grow and change. Life goes on for them too. Children grow up, pursuing their own paths. They find their own adventures, their own challenges, and their own triumphs. The milestones we once celebrated together become their own personal victories. Siblings build their own families, the world expands, and with it, individual lives take on new shapes. New traditions are formed, new memories are created, and the family tree branches out in unexpected ways. This isn't a betrayal. It's the natural order of things. Change is inevitable, and it is through change that we grow. The seasons of life bring new opportunities, new relationships, and new experiences. The Sigma male recognizes this. He values family deeply, but doesn't burden them with the expectation of filling a void only he can fill. He understands that his role is to support and cherish, not to demand or control. He understands that love is not about possession or dependence. It's about mutual respect, understanding, and the freedom to grow individually while staying connected. It's about cherishing the moments, the connections, knowing that they are precious because they are finite. Each moment spent together is a gift, a fleeting glimpse of the love that binds us. And in recognizing the impermanence of these moments, we learn to appreciate them even more. Section 5. The shifting sands of friendship. Friendships, too, are subject to the currents of time. People move, priorities change, new connections are formed. The intensity of some friendships fades, while others unexpectedly deepen. This is a natural part of life's journey. It's not a sign of disloyalty. People evolve, their interests shift, and their social circles naturally adjust. The Sigma male accepts this ebb and flow. He values genuine connection but doesn't chase after fading relationships. He knows that holding on too tightly can suffocate even the strongest bonds. He seeks out those who resonate with his values, who challenge and support him, understanding that the beauty of friendship lies in its ever-evolving nature. Section 6. Accepting the inevitable. It's not easy to confront these realities. It's tempting to cling to the illusion of permanence, to believe that our absence would leave a gaping hole in the world. But the Sigma male chooses a different path. He chooses acceptance. He recognizes that life is a series of cycles of beginnings and endings. He understands that his time here is limited and that the world will continue without him. This acceptance isn't about giving up or not caring. It's about finding freedom in the face of an indifferent universe. It's about embracing the present moment, knowing that it's all we truly have. Section 7. The path of the lone wolf. This acceptance leads the Sigma male towards a path of self-reliance. He understands that ultimately he is responsible for his own happiness and fulfillment. He doesn't rely on others to validate his worth or give his life meaning. He seeks it within himself, through introspection, self-discovery, and the pursuit of his passions. This isn't about becoming a hermit or rejecting human connection. It's about recognizing that true strength comes from within. It's about building a life that is fulfilling, regardless of external circumstances. Section 8. Forging your own way. The Sigma male understands that life is a blank canvas. He doesn't wait for permission or validation to pursue his goals and dreams. He forges his own path, guided by his own internal compass. He defines success on his own terms, not by society's standards. He is driven by a desire for personal growth, for experiencing life on his own terms, for leaving his own unique mark on the world. This is not about ego or self-importance. It's about living authentically, about aligning his actions with his values, about creating a life that is a true reflection of his inner self. Section 9. Living on your own terms. The Sigma male doesn't seek external validation or approval. He understands that true fulfillment comes from within. He lives by his own code, guided by his own principles and values. He's comfortable in his own skin, embracing his individuality. He doesn't try to fit in or conform to societal expectations. He is true to himself, even when it's unconventional. This authenticity is not about being selfish or disregarding others. It's about living in alignment with one's own truth, about pursuing a life that is meaningful and fulfilling on a personal level. Section 10. A life well lived. The Sigma male's journey is not about seeking an escape from the world. It's about engaging with it on his own terms. It's about living fully, loving deeply, and leaving a legacy that is uniquely his own. It's about embracing the present moment, knowing that it's all we truly have. It's about facing life's challenges with courage and resilience, knowing that even in the face of loss, life goes on. The Sigma male's mindset is not for everyone. It's a path for those who seek truth, who embrace their individuality, and who strive to live a life of purpose and authenticity, even in a world that is constantly in flux.